Okay, tell me about implants.
Implants. So I do several types of implants. My favorite, and the one I give to myself often, is coffee. And I use organic, light to medium roast coffee. And the big advantage of the coffee enema or implant, and I call it an implant if it's done right after a colon hydrotherapy session. An enema is before that session or not even doing colon therapy. And the reason I really prefer implants as a whole over enemas is because we want to clean that colon before we introduce anything that we want the body to absorb. And the body will absorb the good stuff that we introduce through a clean wall rather than through a dirty wall. So the reason I love coffee is the most antioxidating thing that we can consume. I mean, you've heard of the ackee berry, blueberries, raspberries, really high in antioxidants. Coffee is even more so. Now, when we drink coffee, the benefits are negated quite a bit by the hydrochloric acid in the stomach, and the duodenum. So by absorbing it through the rectally, we get more of those benefits into our bloodstream. The other reason I really like coffee is it encourages the bile to flow out of the liver. So I told you that we absorb liquids through the large intestine, and when we absorb, it goes into the portal vein and up to the liver to be cleansed and then sent out through the body into the cells. That's how we get our water into our cells, is through the liver and through that portal vein coming up from the large intestine. So when we do the coffee, it encourages the bile to flow, and the bile is how we take the toxins out of the liver. What is the liver but a big sponge? And all of the blood from our body goes through the liver into the liver, and then through the bile into the small intestine, and then out through the sewer system. So coffee is definitely my favorite. The other implants we do here are chlorophyll, because it's such a building, healthy thing for our bodies, really green. Probiotics, again, we need probiotics just like sometimes we need antibiotics to kill bad stuff in our bodies. We need probiotics to build up the good flora. And I love to do, after I do a series of colonics or colon hydrotherapy treatments, I like to encourage that probiotic to re-inoculate and put the healthy bacteria in our body. Another type of implant I do is a series or a combination of different herbs based on a person's doshas. And doshas are Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. I'm sure you've heard of those. And they help to balance those energies. The last type I currently do is sesame seed oil, and all of the ones I use are organic, from the coffee to the sesame seed, it's all organic. And the sesame seed oil is great for people with arthritis and bone problems.